Hi guys, so recent been watching several people on TikTok, especially men, that have been talking so badly towards single mothers. They curse single mothers so much. And my question is, do those guys really have sisters, mothers, or daughters? Because it makes me wonder how a man of honor would find pride in standing in front of his camera and talk so evil about a woman who even never wished to become a single mother. Because guys, you all know that every woman, most of the women, at least let me say, because not everyone right now, things changed. Of recent, there are a lot of women out there who never even want to get married, who never even want to give birth to children. But I'm talking from a perspective of a woman who has ever knelt before God and prayed to have a husband one day, a woman who has ever prayed to the Almighty to be blessed with children, to be blessed with marriage. That's the kind of woman I'm talking about. So most of the women out there who in that category are around like 95%. And all these women, if they find themselves being single mothers, it's not that they just wish it to happen. They are men who make those women single mothers. Secondly, most of the men who talk so badly about single mothers think that many of the single mothers are single mothers because maybe they never loved their husbands so well. They cheated on their husbands. Maybe they were so much taken up with wealth. Maybe they were never satisfied by the care that they were receiving from their husbands. That's what most of those men think. They ignore one major reason that actually is making a lot of women single mothers, including me. Many of the women currently don't tolerate toxic relationships. No. Gone are the days when a man would beat a woman and the woman says, "Thank you so much for beating me. That shows you love me so much." Gone are those days. Gone are the days when a man would just introduce another wife in his first wife's life, and the woman just says, "Oh, you brought my other sister. Okay, let her come and we share the house. Let her come and we share this relationship. Let her come and we cook for you." Gone are the days. Today, women have got a lot of value. Women are so proud of who they are. Women have studied. Women have worked. Women are now modern. Women are exposed. Women know what they want. They cannot stand being second alternatives. Most of the women, that is the major reason that they walk out of relationships that take them to be second alternatives. If a woman has never wished to be a second alternative in a man's life, she will never feel comfortable being in a relationship where she knows so well that she's gonna be always a second choice. And by the way, that major reason is what men don't want to hear, because they know that is their weakness. They know they will always look for another person. They know they will never settle down with just having one wife. So they push that at the side and they only bring all the other dirt in front of them, and they say, women are bad, single mothers are bad, single mothers are never good to love, single mothers are never gonna be happy with you, single mothers have already diverted all their love to their children. They talk all that kind of nonsense on single mothers, but they never mention that single mothers don't want to be second alternatives, and that's why they are living a single motherly life. Anyway, I want to tell all the single mothers out there, sweethearts, don't step low for whatever is not gonna make the rest of your life happy and the rest of of the lives of your children happy. If you don't feel comfortable living in a roof of a man who is always going to consider you as a second alternative, who is not going to respect you, who is not going to love you like the way you love him, who is not going to treasure you the way you are treasuring him, kindly, sweetheart, find your way out and find peace where you can find it and move on with life.